This video is sponsored by JLC PCB. The Xbox Series X and Series S consoles both contain a removable SSD, but is that SSD replaceable? Is it something we can just clone all the info onto another SSD and it'll work fine? Can we swap them between consoles? Those are all the questions we're gonna find out in this video, so let's do this. I've got a Donor Xbox Series X console with a known good SSD that I'm gonna swap into this Xbox Series X console and see if it works straight away, or if we need to do a software update, or maybe it doesn't work at all. So first I'm gonna harvest this SSD out of this Series X motherboard. There we go. Now, one of the unfortunate things about these SSDs is they're buried all the way down on this bottom motherboard. You have to basically take the entire console apart to get to this SSD. I've already got this one taken partially apart, so let's get it apart the rest of the way and get down to that drive. Once we have this middle metal chassis off, we have access to the SSD. Just gonna use my pick and go around and unlock some of these little tabs. And there we have the SSD. I am gonna mark this SSD to make sure that I don't get confused which one goes in this console and which one came for the donor. And now I'll just wiggle this one back and forth to pull it out. It is interesting they're using SSDs from different companies. This one is Western Digital. This one is Solid State Storage Technology Corporation. So now we're gonna put this one into this Xbox Series X. Then I'll put it back together and see what happens. So we've got it back together just enough to test this Series X, so now I'm gonna hook it up to the TV, turn it on, and see what happens. Okay, so once again, we have the SSD from a donor board that did not come in this Xbox Series X. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Okay, so this one won't even power fully on now, but is that because of the SSD or is that some other problem? It seems kind of strange that it would do that with only the SSD replaced. So I guess one way I could test it is just put the other SSD back in and see if it starts up. So now I will take out the SSD from the donor board and install the SSD that originally came with this Xbox. And now let's try it. So now I have everything set up exactly the same. The only thing that's different with this setup is it has the original SSD in it. So let's see if it'll power on now. Oh, we have immediate power. The fan's running. Yeah, it's already ready to go. So unfortunately, it looks like with the Series X, you can't just swap over another SSD, even if it's from another Series X. But my next question is, can we clone them? I'm gonna try that next, but first I'm gonna get this SSD updated and then we'll clone this one onto this donor SSD. So we'll take out the SSD that we know works in this Series X console. And we'll clone this SSD onto this one. I'm gonna be using this Sabrent cloning tool. I got this off of Amazon. I'll leave my affiliate link down in the description if you'd like to buy one of these for yourself. But let's try it out and see if it works. This is actually the first time I've even used this thing. So let's see if it works. And the source is slot A. The target is slot B. They're marked right here. Now this specific cloner doesn't have holes for this small of a drive, as right now you can't buy this size of drive with a 1 terabyte. I don't know for sure if that's the only reason. I'm just gonna use a piece of foam and that will just help them stay down tightly. There we go. Now I'm just gonna flip it over, power it on, shows up drive A and drive B, and now we're going to clone. Now I don't know how long this process will take. It could take quite a while, so we'll come back once it's done, then get it installed back into the Series X. Okay, so that only took like 20 minutes or so. Actually, it could have been less than 20 minutes, I'm not sure. I started my timer and came back 20 minutes later and it was done. So let's get this donor drive that we just cloned this drive from into this Xbox Series X and see if it'll work now. Okay, so we should know pretty quickly whether or not this is gonna work. When I took just the donor SSD straight from the donor motherboard onto this motherboard, it wouldn't power on, the fan didn't turn on, none of that worked. So when I plug this power cable in, we should get a fan spin, we should get the controller buzzing, we should get all of that. So let's see if that happens. Controller buzz. The fan is not spinning, so I'm not sure about that. Let's plug a power cable in. Oh, here we got fan spin. That's good news. And we have power. What do we have on the screen? Perfect. Everything looks exactly the same as it did with this original SSD. So that's great news. That means that there is nothing on the SSD that is keyed to the motherboard that makes it so you can't replace them. Now that we know that, let's try a brand new SSD that has no Xbox software on it. Let's clone this SSD onto this SSD and then see if that'll work. So once again, this is the SSD from the donor board that we've cloned from the original SSD. So the original SSD was cloned onto the donor SSD. So now we're gonna clone the donor SSD onto a brand new SSD. Now, as I said earlier, this physical size of SSD is not available, at least at the time that I'm publishing this video. It's not available in the 1 terabyte version. So the closest I could get was this Sabrent SSD. It's a 2242, which is obviously longer. We'll worry about that in a little bit, but first we need to clone from here onto here. And we're gonna go from the source, which is this donor SSD, to the target. So this enclosure comes with these little rubber hold downs that you just push right in like that. Obviously, this one doesn't have one because this enclosure is not made for that small of an SSD, since they don't sell them anywhere, at least not easily to get. And now we'll turn it on. It does recognize both, and now it's time to clone. Oh, it won't clone. Wonder what that means. I hooked this up to my computer, I initialized it, so now let's see if it will work. Okay, good so far. Oh, still nothing. So unfortunately, this is not gonna clone to this new SSD. As far as I know, the new one is compatible, but clearly there's something that's not working right there. So unfortunately, we won't be able to do the test where we check and see if a cloned new drive will work. I expect over the coming months and years, these types of drives will become very available and we'll be able to get whatever size we want. So I'm hoping that when that happens, then we'll be able to just clone directly to a brand new SSD. But this video isn't gonna end there. I thought it'd be fun to take one of the SSDs from the Xbox Series X, put it in the Series S, and just see if that happens to work. Before we do that though, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, JLC PCB. JLC PCB is the best place to get your PCBs manufactured quickly, efficiently, and accurately. And they also offer fast shipping and delivery times to the United States. Now, one of the problems many people have when it comes to custom manufactured PCBs is how to get them designed. Well, JLC PCB has their very own design tool called Easy EDA. It's a free and easy to use PCB design tool. Right now, JLC PCB has a monthly $24 SMT coupon for their customers. So you can design and make and then trust Easy EDA and JLC PCB to manufacture your custom circuit boards. Thanks again to JLC PCB for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get this Xbox Series X 1TB SSD installed into the Xbox Series S with the 500GB. And here is the SSD on the Xbox Series S. And just to be clear, I don't expect this to work, but I couldn't make this video and not at least try. And now that we got it installed, let's put this back together enough to test and see if it happens to work. So I've got this Series S back together enough to test. Let's see if it'll turn on. Okay, the controller buzzed. Oh, it turns on and then turns right back off, just like the Series X when the wrong SSD was installed on that. So unfortunately, we can't swap in a new, larger SSD into the Series S, at least right now. At some point, that'll probably be possible. But unfortunately, if you want to replace your SSD, you'll have to clone another SSD from another Xbox Series S. Thank you again to JLC PCB for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in learning more about custom PCB manufacturing, go to jlcpcb.com. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching this video, and I hope you have a good one.